So it's gaming time, and this morning we're taking a voyage out into the unknown in some deep, dark waters of our gaming guru, Gareth Woods, who joins us this morning to bring us a review of Man of Medan. Man of Medan, Medan, whichever way you'd like to call it. It is from Dark Anthology, first release of what hopefully will be a long series.
Yeah? So they, at the end of the game, they hint, like they give you a little sneak preview of what the next one's going to be.
Coming up. All right. So what are we looking at here in terms of gaming style? And gaming genre.
Yeah, so the genre would be kind of like interactive movie, I guess.
Okay.
It's by a group called Supermassive Games. They, I think about 2 years ago, released a game called Until Dawn. And as we see, that's exactly what happens. You've been asked to do something. I'm going to be...
Time limits and
cheerful.
all.
It does have a nice ring.
Okay.
I can't remember what it said, but I've already asked it, like, sparked it on.
It could be completely left of field.
But what happens is, you know, as you interact with each of the characters, you know, the other characters act positively. So I think I'm in this stage, I'm planning my wedding with my fiance. So I'm like, let's plan it together, sentimental. There's no like wrong way of doing it. You know what I mean? If your character says, you know, quote unquote, the wrong thing and they end up, you know, dying, if they end up dying, the story continues. It's not like, rats, you did wrong and now you're going to go back to a checkpoint. The story continues. So
multiple outcomes.
For example, the first time I played through, 2 of my characters didn't make it through, managed to save 4 and 2 perished. But I was like, no, I'm going to play again. And then, you know, made different decisions now that I knew a little bit more about the game. Good
grief. So obviously in a genre like this, a lot of storyline, plot twists are possible.
Yeah.
That's what makes the game exciting, because I mean, this is not your regular Formula One.
What I loved about the way they've done this one compared to the previous ones is they've actually added a shared mode where you can play with someone online, but also a movie night mode where you and up to 5 players can kind of pass the remote around, so you all get a character. So beforehand, you like choose which character you want to play as. We go like, okay, Kat, you're going to play Conrad, I'm going to play Jesse, and then when it's my turn, we pass the controller. And half the time you're making decisions that impact me. I'm like, no, you're going to
That's a fun way of doing movie night. Imagine they did that for Game of Thrones.
Yeah, 100%.
Everyone would be playing season 8 over and over again.
Exactly, like trying to get the good ending that doesn't exist, I don't know. But what's great is that's actually how people were playing the first game.
Yeah.
And I think they took that feedback to go, hey, let's make it part of how we play the game. You know, in the previous one, you were just kind of like pretending. You go, okay, cool, you know, this character's the lead, now you pass it on. This will actually tell you, you know, you're now in charge of this person, okay, your turn. And it, you know, you'll interact with clues, like, here, I've got this, it's an underwater camera, take a look at it if I want, and I can page through some of the shots. Maybe there's some clues there.
Yeah. Something seems moved. Oh, it's something in that water.
Yeah. So what's happening in the story is you and these other sexy teens are off on you've got to hide this boat and you're a bunch of scuba divers, like enthusiasts.
Okay.
And you find a wreckage there, and that leads you off to this ghost ship where, you know, they're pirates and they're ghosts and all sorts of stuff happening. I won't give away too much of the story, but it is, after all, a thriller.
Yes.
There's like a couple of jump scares.
So you can expect that.
Yeah.
How popular is this kind of gaming genre all across the world? I mean, I wasn't too aware of it until now that you bring me this. And how popular is it?
So I think that, I mean, you can't compare it to like your big blockbuster things because it's too new as a genre. But if I just take how many of them are coming out, that seems to tell me that, you know, they're doing quite well in terms of financially, which then, you know, infers that they're quite popular. Yeah. The reviews always, you know, do really well. They kind of get like, you know, low 70s, mid 80s in terms of like the gameplay. But I mean, it's like watching a movie, but you get to watch it over and over, and every time you play with someone else, they, you know, have a different way of interpreting the game and playing it. So replayability is quite high as well.
Oh, I was about to say, so you, okay, all right.
And I've played through this 2.5 times already, and that's a 10-hour playthrough each time. So
yeah, because if you think of like the mapping of how one decision can go that way, it leads you to something else. So any decision can lead you in a multiple.
And sometimes it's direct. It's like, you know, you say something that angers someone and they fight you. But sometimes it's like, because you did something way, way earlier, you don't even have the option to say something nice because your characters are antagonistic. Yeah. So your options are like being angry or being slightly less angry, but there's no like, there's no love lost between you because you've already said something earlier that, you know, kind of made them angry.
Do you find that this kind of play kind of brings out people's personalities? You really get to find out who your friends are.
Yeah,
maybe. Play stuff like this.
I played it with my wife, and you know, it was interesting, some of the decisions, because it's like sometimes there's that like self-preservation.
Yeah.
You go like, I'm saving my character, you know, screw you, like, and you're like, come on.
It's like Cards Against Humanity.
100%, exactly.
Brilliant stuff. All right, cool. So it's called Man of Medan.
Yeah.
Man from Medan?
Dark Anthologies, the man from Medan.
The man from Medan. All right, so you can give it a try if you are that privileged to have it, and let us know what your thoughts are, and I'm sure all the world of gaming might have a say about it.